All right, so it's Sunday evening. The sun is starting to set, and I've been waiting all day to crack into this. So let's see what we got in the cooler. Boom. It's that Gamay, that Gamay. Another certified banger. Let's go. Yo, this is welcome to the first video. I'm super pumped. I feel like I have the right wine to kind of kick this off with. And we can jump into it. I'm going to break it down into a couple different things. I'm going to talk about the grape varietal and where it comes from, a little bit of the history, and then I'm going to talk about La Boutanche and what they aim to do. So to jump into the wine, this is 100% Gamay. Gamay is a red grape varietal from France, specifically from Burgundy, more specifically from Beaujolais, which is just a touch south within the Burgundy region. Beaujolais is they're known for Gamays. That's kind of, what they do. If you look at kind of the history, it's kind of cool. I mean, at the time, if you go to like the 14th century, towards the end, that region was popping out just Pinot Noir, and that's kind of what, was their bread and butter along with some other things. And Gamay was one of them things that was like, don't be on that broke boy stuff around me. Like, you bring Gamay to my house, really? Like, in front of my kids, in front of my wife, I should smack you. Now, that's how they felt. I mean, like even so far so to like the Duke of Burgundy outlawed Gamay. He was like, look, no more Gamay production. We're not bringing that Bush League ratchet ass grape into our region. We do Pinot Noir. It was seen as like a very elegant grape, and he just didn't like it. Apparently, I looked online. Apparently, the guy just was not digging, Gamay. You fast forward to like the 1950s, like the mid 1980s. It was kind of like on a resurgence, and it still was not hitting properly. Honestly, it was not hitting properly from everything that I've read. They were doing a bunch of like new, like modern type of, ways of producing wine. They were doing things like adding more sugar to boost the alcohol content. They were using artificial yeast, and it was really just messing up the chicken, man. Like, it was not cutting it, and it had a bad name for itself. So by mid 1980s, there was 4 winemakers within Beaujolais. And they kind of got together and were like, look, we need to put it into it. They're talking, our name is in the streets bad right now. So they got together and they were like, look, all right, we're going to take a more conventional or just more of a traditional approach to winemaking. And they kind of reset the expectation. So, when I talk about natural wine, and what's really cool is that this is a natural wine and it is a natural Gamay. What I'm really saying is that they're not using any type of like artificial means in order to produce the wine. Natural wine, you can think of it as nothing in, nothing out. You're not adding anything to it, and you're not taking anything away. You're not adding any type of sugar. You're not adding any type of artificial coloring, and you're not taking away anything. You're not filtering it, and you're not fining it. So it's kind of like what you get is what you get, and it's a really good, the output is a really good expression of the soil, of the terrain, of the region, and of the winemaker. So, typically that's what I like to drink, and I'll talk more about that in later videos as well. So, but back to Gamay. It's a super, super, super just very drinkable wine, a ton of fruit. I mean, if you take one thing away from this video, is that it is just a big fruit bomb that's very easy to drink. When you look at it, I mean, this is a 2018 vintage, and you don't really age Gamays too much. It's not one of those wines that's going to grow legs and have big body and character if you age it for 5 or 6 years. It's meant to be drunk within a couple years. You know what I mean? So it's super fun. It's young. I like to think of it as like a 21-year-old that just like got the ID and is ready to hit the bars and party. It's like, yo, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that old Pinot Noir, that's tired. That's tired stuff. Look, I'm here. Let's go. Let's get it popping. That's how this grape feels. So Just to briefly cut to what La Boutanche is. I mean, La Boutanche is it's a collaboration, and what they've kind of aimed to do is to highlight a couple different things. One, different winemakers. Two, just different grape varietals that you might not have heard of. I certainly had not heard of them when I first jumped into this. Things like Senso, things like Trollinger, Grenache, people are kind of familiar with. Gamay, I don't think people are. I was not familiar with it. So they're trying to introduce different varietals that are out there and prominent within the wine community, but maybe less known to your average or just casual wine drinker as well. And they also wanted to, make something that was an introductory wine to natural wine. So all the wines have a lot of fruit. They're very easy to digest. They don't have a lot of complexity. It's not like you're not going to sit here and search like, I'm getting tobacco. I'm like, nah, man, like smash this. It's good. It's out there. And the biggest thing is, they wanted to make a wine at a very good price point. So this is a liter. This is like a bottle of wine plus a glass and a half. And it's about $20 to $25. And that's what they aim to do, between $20 and $25. I paid $23, which is right in the middle. And was not mad about it. Honestly, this is a wine that I always want to have in my cooler. I might just want to have two of them, because it's one of those things where it's like, oh, hey, we're making lunch, you know what I'm saying? Or hey, we're about to go to the pool. Oh, all right, let me grab something. Or you can dress it down, or you can dress it up too. It's like, all right, we're gonna do this. Like, we're having a dinner. Nobody is gonna be mad if you bring Gamay, especially this La Boutanche, to the function. I promise you, it's very easy to drink, really, really rich, and just a ton of fun. Like if I smell it on the nose, I get strawberry, and I get like a tad bit of plum, and then when I taste it, I get strawberry, I get raspberry, and it's medium. It's like it's going down easy. I'm telling you, it's very easy to kill an entire liter of this. It's Sunday, and I'm like already like damn near half through. But if I die, I die, right? Who cares? It's easy to drink. I'm telling you, like it's one of those. I think I would probably do like a noon type of deal, like maybe post brunch, maybe even at brunch. I could see this with pairing easily with like Brussels, carrots, sweet potatoes. Somebody online said roast chicken, yes. Sandwiches. I think if I had like a sandwich with like a little bit of aioli or something on it, man, I promise you, this thing is in it. It's in it to win it. I mean, this is meant to be drunk with friends. It's meant to be crushed and not think twice about it. And at a price of $20 to $25, man, for a liter, you cannot beat it. You cannot beat it, I promise you. So that's all I got, man. I'm gonna make more videos. If you got just general questions about, where do I start with wine? When I go to the store, what do I ask for? What do I do? What is natural wine? What's good? What's not? I like this. Hit me up. Hit me up. If you got my number, hit me up. If not, hit me in my DMs. Or just leave a comment too. If you've had this, let me know. Let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? If it's that jam, let me know. If you think it's trash, I mean, like, you obviously your palate is trash, and can't trust you, and I'm gonna have to, possibly block you. No, I'm just playing. And I'm still learning. I like to learn. So if you have more feedback, please let me know. If you think that I did something wrong or I said something that was not true, keep it to yourself. I really don't care. No, please. I'm always looking for feedback. So, let me know. All right, I'll be dropping another video soon. All right, peace.